No, it's still frozen. Well, that's really weird. Okay, we're trying again. Okay, I'm just gonna restart this and see. That could be what it is. We'll just try this again. Okay. Are you guys seeing that okay now? Is it still frozen? Okay, it looks like we're working now. We'll just give it a minute for everybody to come back. Yeah, the desktop was frozen for some reason. I don't know what went on there, but we got it straightened out. Okay, so I was saying that we're going to do this part first, and I'm going to do it in the silver shimmer. So just take the lid off. And the shimmer pastes are so nice because they're almost like the ink. They have total different consistency. I love it. Okay, so I think I'm going to use, hey Debbie, I think I'm going to use my multi-tool for this because it's such a small area that I want to do up here. So I'm just going to go over it with the silver, and I'm going to try not to get into the postage stamp area. This is a very, very small section. I hope you guys can hear me okay after I restarted everything. Everything's good on your end? Yes, Kyle. Hey, Shelby. Okay, make sure that you're commenting, share it. My goal is to have 50 viewers at once on day 30, which is next Tuesday, I believe. So get your friends over here, and it'll be a nice draw that we're going to do. So you'll want to get in on it. Okay, so I'm just going to peel this up. Part way. And I'm wondering if I should. I think I might put the stamp on here, the postage stamp and the writing. I kind of like that. It'll add to the whole thing there. With your sister. Okay, awesome. Yeah, watch it later, Shelby. Okay, so I'm going to use the mini squeegee, and I am going to go over this section here. So for those of you who joined late, I'm actually doing a lampshade tonight. I am stepping out of my comfort zone. It should be good though. All right, so now I'm going to peel this up. And look at that. That's so pretty. I'm just going to put that aside because I'm going to use the lettering. I'm going to grab my blow dryer. And I'm just going to dry it on a cool setting. Oh my God, Kyle. You're crazy. I don't know if you guys can see the shimmer on this, but it's really nice. I want to make sure that it's good and dry before I put any other transfers on it. Who's that, your mom? Does she like Paris? I love Paris. Okay, so I think it would look cool if I wrote, part of it was, see there's a hole in the lampshade too for the little screws that go on there. So if I place it just right, part of it will go onto the Eiffel Tower. I think that'll look good. And I'm going to do it in the peacock. I think that's going to look pretty. So I'm just going to mix this up. I want to get a nice creamy yogurt sour cream consistency. This seems a little bit on the thick side. So I'm going to add a little bit of water. I'm using distilled water. I don't use tap water, just in case there's bacteria in the water. You don't want it to create bacteria in the chalk or mold, which could happen. So it's always best just to use distilled water. Okay, I'm going to use the mini squeegee. Just put some onto the squeegee. And one last time, I'm going to make sure that there's no air bubbles in this. And then just spread the chalk all the way across. And then when you're done, scrape the excess off. And then the excess goes right back into the container. So you're not wasting anything. I'm just going to cover that again. And now I'm going to lift. Oh, wow. That is cool. Now I got a couple of spots here, but that's okay. I can use my Q-tip. When it's dried, I'll take my Q-tip, which is a makeup applicator. It's got a pointy end on it, and I'll just go in and clean up those areas. Just a little bit of water on the Q-tip and it'll be good. Yes, make a payment first. Thank you, Debbie. I love these colors together. Like on the camera, it really doesn't do it justice. I'll try and get it under some better lighting as we go. And I don't want to put too much heat on this either because it is a plastic lampshade. I don't want to ruin it. Okay, so now this is where a little bit of planning has to come in. Where I'm going to place things. So I really like the bird. The bird is on the bonjour, but that's not tall enough for here. So maybe I will do this section here. Actually, I could do this whole section there. And then on the other side, I'll do the bottom part. I think that'll look good. Yeah, you can't see them right now, Kyle, because the camera angle, but there's a little bit of run where I didn't have it completely down. Now this is a brand new transfer, so I want to make sure that I fuzz this really well. And I'm actually going to take the carrier sheet off of the transfer instead of doing it the other way that I normally do, because it's such a large transfer. I don't want it to flip back on itself. Welcome back, Lynn, Chandel. My screen froze, so I had to do a little reboot. So I'm just peeling the carrier sheet off the transfer. And then I'm going to move that out of the way. Sorry, guys. And this is really sticky. So I'm going to get my fuzzing towel. This is our fuzzing towel. On one side it has the tag, and that's the side you're going to fuzz on. The other side is microfiber. And you use that for cleaning, drying your surfaces. As you can see, mine is well used. I'm going to need to put it in the wash tomorrow, I think. Just moving that out of the way for a second. Now this I'm going to fuzz probably 3 times, just because it is so sticky and brand new. Awesome. Your eyes. What, the filth on my... Hey, Lauren. Welcome, welcome. I think this is your first time watching. So what this is Couture, brand new product in Canada. They've been around in the States since, I believe it's June 2017. I've been watching them since July of 2017 and kept getting the same answer. No, we're not available in Canada. You can't buy the product. And then in January, they announced they were coming to Canada. Well, I almost flew off my chair. I was one of the first people to pre-register, and then we launched May 6th. And I absolutely love the products. The silk screen transfers are reusable 8 to 12 times. And you can use it with our Chalkology paste, which is removable, or with chalk ink. And with the ink, you make it permanent on whatever item that you put it on. Glassware, fabric. Sorry, I'm trying to line this up. Pretty much anything, metal, wood, you name it. Your imagination is basically the limit of it. Yes, you had too much coffee today, Kyle. Okay, so now I've got this part down. I'm going to do this in stages because I want to do some of it in the silver shimmer and some in the peacock. But I don't always want to do the words in the peacock, so I'm going to switch that up a little bit, I think. The rooster, I could actually do ombre. I think that would look really cool. So that's what I'm going to work on right now. And I need a couple of stir sticks. And I'm going to put down some of the peacock here and down here. I'm going to use the squeegee and drag the chalk paste through the silk screen. Alright, I'm going to leave it a little bit thicker because I want to add some white. And give that a mix. Oh, thank goodness I bought another white. This one is getting really low. I'm just going to drop that on there, making sure that there's nothing on my spatula when I put it back. And now I'm just going to work the colors through. Little tiny bit of water on my finger. Shake off the excess. And just kind of work the color through. I'll grab Clorox wipe here. That's awesome, Lynn. Good job. Okay. So now I'm just going to peel this back. And I don't want to do corner to corner. I probably should have started on the design that was out here. I don't want to grab it by the corner because then I could stretch the transfer. This is really adhered. So I'm going to lift this up. I did not squeegee off the excess here, which I should do right now, because that is just going to leave a mess in the transfer. Okay, let's try again. See, I could probably even fuzz this a couple more times, just because it is so sticky. Okay, so there is the chicken rooster. Just going to dry that. And I think I am going to work from one side to the next. I'm going to fuzz this again before I put it back down. And I think the screen froze again. What the heck? Okay, I'm just going to load the program. Hopefully it'll come back. Don't go anywhere. I think we're back. One second, we'll be right back. I'm not going to disconnect this time. I'm just going to reload the camera. Hey, Aja. Welcome. Yeah, as soon as this loads. There we go. There we go. We're back up in business. Okay, so I'm just really fuzzing this again. I think that's going to be much better. Hey, Karen. I'm making a lampshade. Took one of my lampshades and we're going with it. I gotta make sure I get all the wrinkles out. I always pick these really big pieces to do on a live. I'm a little bit crazy. Okay. A little bit crazy. There. Don't need the heat press tonight, so I moved it out of the way. Alright, so I'm going to do this side here. And I'm going to use my multi-tool again. And I'm going to do the swirls in the peacock. Just because it's so close to the Eiffel Tower that I don't want to do it in silver. So I'm just putting the chalk paste on and pressing fairly firm to get it through the silk screen area. Now I have to say, this is the first time that I've chalked plastic. So you guys are in on the experiment with me. Make sure you say hello when you come in so I know you're here. Interact. I'm going to do a draw again tonight. So make sure you're commenting, asking questions. All right. I think that's what I'm going to do for that one. I'm going to peel this back. See, even with fuzzing it even more, it's still really sticky. All right. So I'm going to fold that back. And then I'm going to just dry it quickly. And now I'm going to do the silver inside. So, hey Joel. Oh my God, you guys, it's frozen again. Let's see if I can disconnect. Okay, I'm just reloading it again. Should be coming up. Okay, reconnecting. No, last night it was really good, Lynn, other than I didn't have any sound for the first 4 minutes that I didn't know. But it went really good. So I don't know what's going on. Okay, you can see it now. Yeah, it's totally bizarre. I don't have anything else going other than the two. So hopefully it's not going to happen again. Okay, so now I'm just doing silver, and this is the silver shimmer. And I think I'm going to do the bird in silver as well. just to be different. So I'm pressing fairly firm. I want to get it right through the silkscreen area. And then we'll do this area here. A little bit more. And then once this is done, I think what I'll do is I'll pull the transfer up and fuzz it some more, and then reposition it for the other stuff. And there's another bird. And we can add some peacock color into him too. Okay, so I'm going to pull this off now before I let it dry too much. And peeling back. And I'm holding down on my surface and holding kind of in the middle of the transfer to peel it back. Okay. Whoa. That was on there good. I'm just going to move that out of the way. Now this is so sticky. When I pulled it off, it stuck to itself. If that ever happens to you, you just have to work it slowly. Like, take your time, and it will come apart. Okay, I'm going to fuzz this guy up. So this is what we've got so far. I don't know if the shimmer is even showing on that. Very cool. Move that out of the way. So that I can work on this easier. I'm really going to fuzz it. Thanks, Karen. Lysandra, this is chalk. I didn't do it in ink because there's no way to heat set the ink after I'm done because it's a plastic lampshade. Now, if I had a fabric lampshade, which I've actually been thinking about, Glenn was actually saying that we should just make some fabric lampshades and recover the shades. Then I could do it in ink, and then I could heat set it. It would be permanent, which would be awesome. But this way, if my design changes, I can just wash it off and put on a new design. If my colors change, I can wash it off. Do a new color scheme, which I absolutely love. Oh my God, Lynn, that's awesome. They're all going to want to come to your house for a workshop. You know that, right? You got room for everybody? So I'm probably fuzzing this 6 or 7 times because it is so sticky. And I don't want to wreck the transfer by pulling it and stretching it. Make sure you're asking questions, commenting. You want to get on that prize. Got a couple more out in the mail today from the last few days. So they'll be getting their little gifts. So my goal is, for anybody that's in late, is next Tuesday is my 30th day of going live. So I think what I'm going to do is, if I've got 50 people watching and interacting on the live, that I'm going to give away a project. It'll be very cool. I haven't decided exactly which one I'm going to do, but it'll be the project that I'm doing that night. So you'll want to put that on your calendar. Yeah, right, Joel? It only took me 3 days to figure it out, but I got it to work. I'm pretty happy. Okay. So this is still, it's still sticky. I just don't want to take the chance. I know you guys are just loving me sitting here. Yes, it's very, very random, Karen, and you know me and random don't work well together. But I'm going random. I am going totally random. Oh, a lake one. Yeah, I should order a transfer. That's a good idea. Oh, okay. So now we're going to pick this up again. Not have it stick to itself. And I think I might want to go on an angle this time. I'm really going random. I want to make sure that I get it all covered though. Okay, that would work. I think that would work. So then I'm going to do the swirls here in the teal, no, in the silver, because I've got silver underneath there. So I'll do all the swirls in silver. So I'll just drop some of this down. Grab my squeegee. And go across all the areas here. And I'll do these words here in the peacock. But I am going to pick this up so that the chalk paste doesn't dry onto the silk screen transfer. So I'll just do the swirls. A couple here. And then all the lettering up there I'll do in peacock as well. I think this is going to look really cool, if I do say so myself. Okay, so let's pull this up. And then dry it. I'm just going to put it on my lap for now. Thank you. Yes, I am mixing up the angles. Yeah, it's going to be very random, but it's all going to be in that French country theme. That looks like it's still a little bit wet. And because I'm putting the transfer right back down on it, I want to make sure that it's dry. I'm using the cool setting on the hair dryer. Okay, I'm going to put this back down at the same angle that I had. And it doesn't matter if it's not in the exact spot, because it's just the letters that I'm doing here. So I'm going to press that down, make sure I don't have any air bubbles in here. If I have air bubbles, then it's going to bleed out. and that'll just make a mess of your canvas underneath. I'm going to need to mix this up again. Add a little bit more water, just to get it to a really nice consistency. Yogurt. That's nice. Perfect. Put a little bit on there. And I'm going to grab my squeegee and drag it through the silkscreen area. And then I'm going to do the letters up above as well. Just add a little bit more here. And this side is almost done. And here. That way it's right down to the corner of the lampshade. And I think I'm going to do the top of the Eiffel Tower too. Why not, right? Okay. Let's pull this off. Okay. Now I need to dry that. I got a few little runs here where it wasn't completely adhered to the plastic. Okay, Lynn, I'll talk to you later. Have a good night. No, Aja, I didn't. I didn't wax it, and now that I'm thinking about it, because it's such a weird surface, I probably could have waxed it, and it wouldn't be sticking as bad to the lampshade as it is. But like I said, this is first time doing it on plastic. You guys are my guinea pigs. But I'm loving the way it's turning out. I really am. It looks very cool. That almost looked a bit wet. Now the rooster, I think he needs a little bit of work. Yeah, it is very vintagey. But this guy kind of bugs me. So, let's just see. Now there's not a lot to the rooster. He is very sparse to begin with. So I'm just trying to line up where I've got. There we go. Okay, so now I'm just going to go over this again. I'm going to really press down into the silkscreen. Now it might just be too thick because there is quite a bit of chalk paste on here right now, that it's really hard to scrape the excess off. Well, that's actually about right, because there is not much to the top of his, if you can see here, not much to his body. But it's a little bit brighter now, so that's good. Thanks, Karen. Yeah, don't get too perfect. I know, I gotta stop myself. I really do. Like it's so hard for me. Well, you know. Okay, so now for the other side, I'm just gonna wipe my hands off because I've got chalk paste all over. And I don't want to get it onto the lampshade. So that's what we have so far. Why did I make you laugh? That's good though that I made you laugh. All right, so now for some more randomness. Yeah, it's pretty cool, Kyle. Now I think I'm going to have to flip this the other way, because otherwise I'll be going up here and I don't have room to go that way. So we're gonna work upside down. I'm trying something new again. Okay, and I have to separate it. And fuzz again, because I didn't fuzz the bottom part of the transfer because I wasn't using it yet. So, as you can see, this baby is really sticky. Okay, so let's get the fuzzing towel out and work on this. I think it actually should fit really nicely on here. Now, wouldn't it have looked cool if I'd done a buffalo plaid underneath first? Mini buffalo plaid. That would look really cool. Give it that country feel to it. I might have to do that on another one. And if I like it, I can redo this one. Holy moly, this is sticky. A royal transfer? What do you mean, Kyle? Oh no, I'm not going to do it upside down, Aja. I'm not that random. I'm working upside down, but everything is going to be right side up. That is too far for me. I could not handle that. That would just be too much. Kyle, there's so many things you can chalk. Just wait. You're going to be chalking everything. Walls and halls. I got my Christmas trees and presents for the VW Bug. So I might have to do that one again. With all the presents on top of the roof of the car. Okay. I almost went upside down. So, I don't want to do the Eiffel Tower because I have one in the middle. So this is where I'll stop, and then I'll do something in through here. Or Queen's Carriage. A crown and the Queen's Carriage. No, I don't think there is, Kyle. Okay, so I think I'm going to go this way. And that leaves just this little area here. So this I'm going to do in teal, in the peacock, and in the silver. I think I'm going to let them flow into each other. I think. Oh, it doesn't matter if Paris isn't on there, right? Okay, so we're going to start with the peacock. Queen's Palace. Yeah, I don't know about that. You know, it's an American company, and now in Canada, I don't know. You can always try suggesting it, but okay. I think I just went over the Eiffel Tower. That's okay. It's okay. I can handle this. And I'm going to put some silver down. Love the silver shimmer paste. And squeegee that. And I'm going to put the excess back into the container. There's a little bit there. And then I'm going to lift this. Oh yeah, it went across the stamp. That's not bad though. Hope you guys can see it. Okay. And it's still sticky. All right, so now the silver, I'm going to work the other way. And scrape across, get the excess off. And I'm going to do this part. I'm going to actually use, excuse me, clean squeegee. I'm kind of getting two colors together here a little bit. Just because. Add something to it. Okay, I'm going to lift that up. So it's the peacock, but it's got a little bit of the silver in it. Hey Lorraine, welcome to my live. Okay, I'm going to dry this quickly. We're doing randomness tonight. Very, very random. All right, now I'm going to place this back down because I still want to do some of these words. And I'm going to do that in the peacock here, Paris. Get that on there. And then these swirly guys. We'll do Rue 15. And then I'll do some of the swirls over here in the peacock as well. I'm being random, but I'm not being random. Like, I'm mixing colors up. You can probably see that, Karen. But this is random for me. Okay, so we're going to lift that off. And then dry it and place it back down again. You know what, Lysander, I think if I had waxed it, it would have been better, but I'm not sure. I'd have to do a test with wax on plastic. The only time I've waxed is between layers. If I was doing layering on a transfer, then I would wax in between the layers. I've waxed on wood, but I've never done plastic, so I should actually try. I should try and see if that would make a difference. Because that's the only part, is that it's very, very sticky, and it doesn't matter how many times I've fuzzed this transfer, it's still very sticky. Which I guess is a good thing. It's not going to move while I'm putting down the chalk paste. I'd really like to do a cushion cover too for the couch out of this pattern. I think that'd be really cool. Okay, so I'm going to do the bottom part of this word in the peacock, and then I'm going to go up into the silver. And you know, I could have done several colors on this, but I kind of like this idea. Okay, get the silver. And spread that across. And I don't want it to have too much of the teal or the peacock. It's more of a accent color, I guess. Okay. So I'm going to lift that up. Yes, exactly, Aja. That is what I'm doing. I'm going to dry this, and again, it's just a cool setting on a hair dryer because I don't want to melt the plastic or change the shape of it. Alright, let's put this back down. And I'm not taking it up all the way because I've got some areas that are already chalked and I want that to line up again. Okay, so we're going to go a little bit of silver here. So the silver shimmer. All the shimmer pastes are so beautiful. I just love them. They came out with a new On Vogue one for the holidays, and it's a red shimmer, but it's more of a bricky color. It's beautiful. Gorgeous. All right, a little bit more. And then I'm going to get the peacock again. A little bit on my squeegee. And I'm just working from where the silver is and up into the peacock, kind of blending the two colors again. Oops, I'm kind of going off frame here. that's it for now on there. Lift that up. So there's a lot of steps. There's a lot of lifting and chalking and lifting and chalking. But that's just because of the pattern that I chose to do. Straighten that out. And I don't want to touch where I've chalked. So we just got a little bit left on here. And it looks like I'm out of screen again. Okay. Now, lay it back down. Like I said, you've got to kind of try and line it up when you're working on other sections that still need to be done. So I'm going to grab the shimmer. And put that down here. And you just want to make sure you get it into all the little silk screen areas. Put some here. And some here. And now I just need to figure out what to do up in that top corner, because I think I've used the whole transfer now. Just scrape the excess off. Okay. Oh, I've still got some lettering that I can do. Perfect. I'm going to peel this off. Awesome. I'm going to put that aside and just dry this. What do you guys think so far? Okay. So the lettering that's going to go here is actually the other part that's in the other corner, so that actually worked out really good. So it might even line up accidentally. We'll see. As long as I put it on right side. I'm just going to turn that a bit. And I want that right there. Move that out of the way. You guys can see okay? So I think I'm going to do the silver and the peacock blended again on this one. I like how that turned out on the last one. I'm going to give this a mix. It's getting a little bit dry. Yeah, no, it does. Like, I think once I put the lampshade back together, I think it is going to connect. Which was just a fluke. I did not plan that. Honestly, I didn't. So I'm going to put some of this peacock down. And some of the silver. Work the silver in. Hopefully this isn't upside down. I didn't even think. top of that. I did not think. Okay, put that back in. Work this peacock color. And I'm kind of going over the silver area I just did with some of the peacock just to get some of that color in there. Now I can't save what I just did because it's got some of the silver shimmer in it. So if you're going to do that, try not to use too much of the... Oh my god, it froze again. Okay, so looks like this is Facebook that froze. Okay, I'm just putting that over to my water bath. I'm going to get the blow dryer. Wipe this off so it doesn't get all over the lampshade. Yeah, it's very different. It is art. I want to make sure this is dry, really dry, before I try and put it together. Okay, I think it's dry. I think it might be ready. Oh my goodness, I've kept you guys an hour and 15 minutes. But this was a much bigger project than I normally would do. But I was just so excited with this transfer that I had to. Okay, so I'm going to lift it up, turn it, and then you guys can see what it's going to look like. So I'm going to put it onto the lamp, and then I'll take a picture of it for you guys. But yeah, this is it. It's pretty cool. I think it's frozen again. Oh, there we go. So this is the lampshade. I just need to put it together. But I think it turned out really cool. What do you guys think? Now I remember, I hate putting these lampshades together. They're a real pain in the butt. Because it's a bunch of tabs. I'll give you one guess where the lampshade's from. Oh my god. I might have to throw it out the window. Sorry guys. Okay, I'm going to leave this for now. I'll take a picture of it on the lamp itself. Yeah, IKEA, where you have to put everything together yourself. I remember when I put this together last time, I swore I would never take it apart. Oh my god. Yeah. Awesome. Well, thanks for sticking around, guys. I will be back tomorrow night for day 23. Pretty exciting. If you guys want more information on hosting a party, a workshop, you can even do a Facebook party. I would send you everything that you need to host it at your house, or we can do a virtual and everybody's in their own homes. Type hashtag host in the comments. If you'd like more information about the VIP group, where there's specials, sample kits, I can't post prices in here. Type hashtag VIP in the comments. If you'd like more information about our Club Couture, a monthly subscription box that's $26.99 with free shipping, type hashtag club in the comments. And if you'd like more information about the opportunity of Chalk Couture has, type hashtag biz and I will get you some information. Their new commercial, IKEA, yeah. Chalking a lampshade and then putting it together. Right? Well, that's it for me tonight, you guys. Thanks for hanging out. Hour and 20 minutes later. I'm not sure what I'm going to do tomorrow night. But when I decide, maybe I'll do a sneak peek on the page so you can kind of try and guess what we're going to make. All right. I will chalk with you later. Thanks, Chris. And you guys have an awesome night. Thanks for sticking around. All right. Bye for now.